Oh my god, yeah. Like, lady, that was so amazing. It was so amazing.
Getting another one today, we were like, what?
All right, and we are live over on the YouTubes. Because
Hi,
why not?
YouTube.
I don't have enough screens for all this, so YouTube's is going at this one.
Okay.
I know 4 is not enough. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, and I thought that I was.
oh,
Yeah, Echo's got 4. When we say we don't have enough screens, that's not good.
yeah, I want.
I want a 9 grid.
Yep. All right. So we are. Uh, the people in the background are more than welcome to come in. Hop up in the panel is to find a peaceful resolution and squash the shit. And if friendships can be mended, friendships can be plain and simple. It's TikTok. You're not going to get butthurt over losing friends. Alright. Alright, so where do we start? Let's talk about where this all originated primarily from a whole situation before with a creator called for some random shit going on, handling people that are just not good people, on. So the thing about TikTok is we lose time, all right? So when people were asking them that Wes was doing, so then they can talk about that, like any racism, any issues or anything like Wes is gonna say, I'm not racist. I don't know anything that they're talking about, or say, hey, this is what you did wrong. This is why it's wrong. They don't know any difference. So when you're just pointing a finger with no receipts, no proof, especially on TikTok, okay? So Leia held 10 call-out lives. Leia, first of all, she's a child, okay? She's 19 years old. She's still a child. You don't get the viewership. You don't get the word pushed out. So it's not really going anywhere. I never seen those call-out lives myself.
More information
Yeah.
that they didn't have.
Yeah, and on top of that, okay, so we'll address that. So, sidetracked when you have a lot of young, immature people that don't know what they're doing, that has nothing to do with the background, nobody's going to come in for them, right? Nobody's going to come in to listen about what the issues are and all that. But when other people are like, hey, I didn't see the call out lives, and just like you're doing now, and you're like doing nothing, you're not providing any type of proof. If you're going to perpetuate a claim and keep saying, this person did X, Y, Z, it's your claim, substantiate your claim. Okay? On TikTok. Okay? Playing say. And then it got into you got people going after people that would be this person. You're a horrible person. You are the worst of the worst. Guilt by people that don't even know the full story are guilty by association. Who haven't seen evidence are guilty by association. Aaron was a mod for Wes and was paneling on Wes's live. A lot of people throughout the last year that are on our side, right? So the whole call out things that you weren't on that, it's very inconsistent, not precise. That's your evidence. No, you weren't saying here's a TikTok channel with all the evidence. Go check this channel out. You were saying, like a lot of people exist, and you say, go talk to the racists, you're gonna get nowheres, right? West and all that, and just having conversations. And then it became go after Aaron. Alright. Now this is what Amore also panels West. And their excuse for not bringing it to Amore's attention is message. So that's a whole nother part. So there's a lot of guilt by association going on right now. Post made with an emoji. It was the ninja emoji. Okay. When you use that emoji in reference to the whole situation, that is a racist thing that, Mayor, if you want to look at that, it is a bad thing that they did. We can acknowledge that, okay? Rock, that Aaron was claiming digital rape because of a post situation. So they claimed, everybody was claiming that Aaron raped her. Okay? Okay? Kind of wild when you actually look at it. Alright, make that clear. Yeah. Yeah. So that was really is a claim of digital rape, and yes, lying and saying black people rape when you lie in that, because that does happen, and that is a very bad thing to do. But the post had nothing to do with y'all. From there, it ran to, well, Aaron's bad did, and bring Hayden into all this, the guilt by association thing now. Because Aaron modded for Hayden to going at Hayden and going at Corey. There was anti-Semitic stuff said, plain and simple, denying Corey being indigenous. They've also denied me, and I do say I am a white person because for the sake of conversation, that is very easy. That's easy enough to do. That is indigenous. Corey is indigenous as well. So to deny that and like be shitty about it is a whole nother thing. Anti-Semitic wish. And then people in the server, particularly Katie, was saying that was, so we could talk about that as well. And Katie, honestly, like I'm talking about it because we would like a resolution and like come to some sort of peace, right? Like we don't want to fight. Talking about it, laying it all out on. If y'all want a resolution, we can work towards a resolution. This isn't just have drama. It's not what we want. Hayden and Corey were being racist and protecting a racist.
And yeah, how was I racist? How were we racist?
I'm gonna also turn y'all up here. If you want, you can come up and explain how Hayden and Corey were being racist.
It was last night with you, me, and Leia. You were actively lying in that chat, so please substantiate your claim.
Alright, so Lexi's coming up.
I'm on TikTok, but that's absolutely full of shit. I mentioned that Revamp was a predator, and Corey completely blew it up.
No. That's not what happened. That's not what happened at all.
Also,
We have all those receipts. Also, bye, Alexi. Okay.
Alright, you gotta.
You gotta chill. Also, you said at the end of that group chat that I was a 15-year-old girl. No, I am not in contact with Revamped. You lied.
Yeah. So, talking to Revamp, I don't care if you're shaking, Brock. Corey was shit after like the whole issue and we went at it with each other where like we're just not, but no one has reached out to Revamp. Ability of a screenshot being real. So we can talk about that, right? So
plausibility and credibility. So we'll talk about it.
Or would she like to know where I got that screenshot too?
What's up?
You remember pulling that screenshot from the server and sending it to me? Well, by the way,
That was after the fact that Demented ratted out everything.
supposedly this screenshot here, that is a screenshot supposedly of Leia saying to revamp your misogynist and means, you garbage man, do the world a favor and your head off in front of them. So there is a
That's what plausibility means.
right. Whole conversation there. Yeah. It is a plausible thing that could happen. Now, they're claiming it's people's bodies on their, like, their bodies on or the heads on other bodies. And we haven't heard of revamp faking conversations. Whether or not that's fake or that's real, we don't know. People that goes around the app telling people to unalive themselves. Yes. When y'all go around and tell people to unalive themselves, it makes it that much more credible that that could happen.
No, I think they mean the message. Maybe, I don't fucking know.
And that's the screenshot.
You mean the
Yeah.
one,
So,
the followers and followers?
and
Yeah.
Leia has 1,001 followers. Oh yeah, it's still the same.
Yeah, it's still the same.
I was gonna say,
It's not
it's not
backwards.
It's not backwards.
It's not
No, it's
backwards. No.
You know, you can follow like 9,999 people. Just
Yeah.
like you can have ours.
Also,
It's not backward.
so that account in the bottom right there on my screen, that's Leia's account. It's in the ballpark range. You know, give or take, profiles change from between now and then. Your followers go up and down. It happens. Okay? I believe someone that threatens someone with grape. Don't believe someone because their other credibility is shitty. So, because I'm as the victim in this situation, is that what we're doing? Leave all victims until they disagree with you? Oh, yeah, hold on.
Just take your time and go.
More screens.
I need more.
You need more.
Stop the treadmill. We need desktops.
I know. He's
Now you
not
still get the
a
treadmill.
victim. So to say someone is not
Who's not the victim? Sorry, I got a
Revamped. Revamped.
In saying that any of us believe a screenshot that was sent by plausibility or plausible, just look it up.
One second, you're following. It does not.
When I clicked on Corey's thing, it goes followers, then following.
When you're on.
Yeah.
Because if I look on my iPhone, it goes following, then followers.
Hold on, let me look.
It could be different.
Right. If I looked on my Samsung, it would probably be different, but that's what I'm on panel with now.
Yeah, first following, then followers.
I don't know if I can check. Hold on a second, same spot.
Yep.
Okay, I'm on iPhone. It's following and followers in debate.
So, yeah. Oh, I'm on iPhone.
Like, it's fucking stupid. Get over it.
Grasping at straws at this point.
Yeah.
Find something else to be mad at.
Potential that this message can be real. Again, considering the source that is potentially from. Okay, up. Y'all said that doesn't look right. That looks right when everybody checks. Okay.
So I just checked on
My big ass forehead trying to make an appearance.
Right. So I'm going to say there is a potential. Oh, this is completely public. So I will go through everything the past couple days and try to burn other people, but you're going to be upset about this shit. Okay. Welcome
So
back.
I have tons of screenshots. Yeah, so I have tons of screenshots of all of the shit that Revamp did to me last year, including trying to fake me talking. He got caught using a watermarked app. So, okay, yeah, sure, he could be wrong about things. The idea of taking the word of somebody who has not only tried to do Delia, making multiple accounts of me and my husband's face, pretending we've said things that we've never said, faking he could prove this. He can take a screen recording of him going into his DMs, clicking on the profile, and that will show whether or not
Michael can reach out to Revamp, then maybe that could be done.
Yeah. In the meantime, Revamp from a group of people, from someone in a group of people that is known for telling people to go unalive themselves. That is true.
Yeah.
Someone tell me what the hell is going on.
taking the potential of a president caught saying that he is going to unalive women on live. He's been caught saying that he's going to shoot up a school, somebody's school, because he disagreed with them on abortion. Okay? The idea and bringing that up is the problem. If you want to talk about all of the inner issues,
No, Lexi, I didn't bring it up. I said we can talk about that. I didn't bring it up, but I have it ready.
You brought it up.
You didn't have to bring it up, and we could have ignored it, but y'all wanted to bring it up. Yeah, revise that statement.
What we're, yeah, figure that out. What we're not understanding here, what was said, could have been sent from Sadistic, right? Or Tyler, or anyone. It has nothing to do with revamped. It has to do with the flaws.
Yeah. Also, here's further live from Leia.
Chill out. Lexi needed to center herself.
Yeah, Brock, chill out. We'll get. So,
For a 19-year-old kid.
I don't care. No.
Big girl wanted to play big girl games. Big girl gets busy.
Right.
Jets.
Y'all ain't
Do you all hang around a 19-year-old? You all hang around a 19-year-old?
Brock, this whole fucking live is about you. Okay, so you will be talked about. Your name will be brought up. Harold is still an adult. Y'all wanted to play in the big boy leagues. Y'all wanted to fucking have her host say, don't go after her.
Defending a friend. She was a 19-year-old defending a friend that y'all
playing in
on social media.
Welcome to the big leagues, Lexi. She can step up, she can play the game. I don't care if she's 19.
Did not include trying to defame her by saying that she is some sort of predator by telling somebody that.
Then she should.
To stay the fuck out.
No one's calling her a predator.
Called her a predator.
I didn't say her a predator.
You did.
I fucking. Hello.
You
I
did.
Did the class revamp first?
Let me ask you.
We know way more about revamped than you, and
I don't think so.
There, hold on. Oh, that did that. So
Yeah,
and possibly
I know his dad
at the moment. So possibly, if you guys weren't going around the app, definitely pissed him off a little.
Oh,
No,
he is?
not.
Prove it.
We have his rap sheet.
He is. Hold on. I've got it. Give me 1 second.
He is making a claim that Revamp is a convicted rapist. That is a bold claim on someone, yes, that he's a rapist, because this is now going around TikTok, and I have all his information. I've checked everything.
All would be another police report. And Brock, how is this all Hayden's fault? I don't understand that.
Because of someone else for the bullshit.
Yeah, like this all started with Aaron, and then all of a sudden all the blame goes on Hayden. It's ridiculous.
I'm sorry. Why are you fault? Hayden owns up to Hayden's shit. Hayden is very loud and proud, and that's why I adore about Hayden. You know, Hayden, don't get you started. Like the adult you want to pretend you want to be. Or shut the fuck up.
No offense. And I got everything.
And honestly, so I'm gonna
things.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this out there because y'all have indigenous people in your group. You have white presenting people in your group. Okay? Right? Indigenous or BIPOC people that are white presenting, like
I guess Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern. Okay, but white presenting, right? Y'all validate all them. Then you deny court. I'm fucking Taino.
She's a track star. Sorry, I just wanted to say that Lexi's a runner. She's a track star.
Files for them, so y'all got the guest request. So people that are indigenous are white. Really? It's got to be one of them.
I'm gonna say this, and then y'all can go back to doing whatever the fuck it is. Fucking ignore me for 4 fucking days. None of this would have fucking happened. You ignored me for 4 fucking days. You ignored me for 4 fucking days. Had you answered me
What 4 days?
one time in those 4 fucking days, none of that. You dumb bitch.
Okay.
Stop
blaming other
outside
people.
of TikTok, one. First of all.
Number 2. I did. But bitch, if you would have answered me like a friend, you would have answered me like a fucking friend, none of this would have happened.
That's the reason.
Brock,
When did I?
hold on. Can't respect TikTok TOS. Stop using trigger words trying to get the live taken. Do that up here. Stop with the trigger words. We don't use them on.
Yeah, I don't know at what point that they're talking about that. I remember where I ignored Brock for 4 days.
No. Not anymore.
Ignored Brock for 4 days.
We replied.
I mean,
Where was that?
and some of them do have a habit of blocking people and then saying they.
Repeat this one more time. I have a life outside of TikTok. I don't always check messages. Sometimes messages get a little bit.
And some people can also have their notifications off for Discord, like I do, because if you're in multiple Discord groups, those notifications can get pretty fucking annoying.
Facebook. That's all the notifications you guys ever hear on lives. It's Facebook going off.
Literally, if Hayden was doing anything when you were messaging, it is possible for them to just not have, well, for her time, or just simply, I'm not sitting here saying that whoever's at fault, because I haven't heard this until today. Get that someone has messaged you. I've done it to my husband over a fucking 12-hour period. It's that easy.
Sorry, Tyler. Any proof where Hayden ignored you for 4 days? Hayden and I are literally attached at the fucking hip. So where did...
Yeah, don't we have a screenshot of when they
On
first met with you
Discord?
guys? Yeah.
Yeah, where's that
Maybe you
under?
have that down.
The problem is a lot of them were taken with timestamps without dates.
Discord had timestamps and dates above like messages and stuff when they first start, though.
Brock, I'm gonna let you up. This is TikTok. Have a TikTok conversation. This ain't Discord.
No one was purpose Echo.
I
I
don't.
wasn't purposely trying to use trigger words to get your live taken down. Okay? Don't blame me for that.
I
Fucking
get.
triggered right now.
I get you're triggered, okay, and I get like I'm not gonna risk my life. And like I said, the objective here went and held lives for days on end over this stuff, and then we were told you guys were tired of it.
And Lexi blamed it all on us, said that we were all keeping it going. When
Yeah.
we haven't done anything public. Keeps getting the messages. Hayden keeps getting harassed. Y'all are going live about mostly Hayden, but us.
Yeah.
Don't include me in that because I haven't talked to any of you. Any of you.
Yeah, you stopped
Yeah, and I stand on calling her a white bitch.
and get off the fucking panel.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't want the proof that.
Every time.
Same thing.
Wow.
Same thing.
Every time.
Okay.
Corey is indigenous. You're literally calling you're calling out racism that you're doing things like that. Right. Yeah.
Oh my God. What if I told you none of us are responsible for your fucking triggers? That's on you. Fucking grow up.
The topic of since we're on the topic of Brock and Leah, okay?
What?
So Brock is in their 30s, right? He's in his 30s. Leia is more than hitting on each other and everything. Yeah, I'm going there.
Yes, we do. Yeah, I want to hear all about
How old are you? 30.
I'm gladly 33 years old. I'll be 34 next month. Bring it up. Come on. Come
No.
on. Make sure everybody clips this.
Don't
I want to
just
hear
sit
this
there
right now.
and
Come
like
on.
flirt and everything and Leia like
I'm friendly with Katie and with Bug. I've never flirted with Leia ever.
Really?
So come on,
Said she
show the
received
proof.
consent
Show the
from
proof.
you.
Show the proof. Show the proof.
Leia said she received consent.
Show the proof.
I'll go ask Leia. As you say,
Please
tell
show the proof.
people.
Leia,
Go
show the
ask
proof.
Leia.
Please show
Prove it.
Brock.
Prove it. If it happens,
I mean, I have the whole entire live, so
proof.
oh no, there is proof.
So prove it. Prove
I
it.
recorded. And then last night during the group,
Prove that it happened.
Yelling for
Then,
proof
right.
while proof is being given and context is given. Me,
what is being
you're
said and what is
yeah.
being shown, because
Go ahead.
shut up.
Go ahead.
So,
Well, we're
during the
supposed to give
conversation, Leia and Lexi, I brought up that it was a very odd age gap. It's very odd that Leia is sexualizing Brock as much as she messaged Brock on Instagram or Facebook. I'm not sure which messenger it was. Echo can show it. And while I'm explaining this, Echo can go grab it. So, while that was happening, Leia went and messaged Brock on another app because you chose to leave, and then you left Discord for whatever fucking reason. And then so Leia went to you on Instagram, I believe, and said, hey, in chat, and you said, let them, Leia. They just want to say that you're sexually harassing me. When that was never coming up here and crashing out and calling people bitches and whatever that I'm not going to repeat because I care about the live getting taken down. Lexi,
Yeah.
you want me to grab them and send them?
Is it the
You
one
didn't
from
leave the app
yesterday?
because of Hayden. And if you did, it's because you wanted to protect Hayden's career. No, the fuck it's not. You left because you wanted to leave. Why'd you leave Discord then? Was that because of Hayden too? You weren't talking?
Is it that whole video thing from
It's
yesterday?
the video, but then there were some screenshots. So I'll go through the video real quick and I'll...
Grab the important parts there.
No, I just would like to say that it was about the fact that Brock is Daddy Brock and my lover.
The fuck?
And Brock is my lover with his big dick. And yeah. So,
TikTok friendly words, please.
Sorry. Unit.
Yeah, there's a lot of words which I could use which are TikTok friendly.
I'm just saying that it happened. That Leia has smexualized Leia back. But from what Leia said, that there was consent given. Which three nearly 34-year-old and a 19-year-old.
Ready?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yep. We'll go there. We'll go there. Let me pull this up.
So there's where I said it was odd. Said sexually harass, never said anything. Said it was weird. Laughed my ass off. I asked for consent. Okay.
I mean,
Next
the
screenshot.
30-year-old
Conversation we had on the other one. Very first live, yes. Leia was sexualizing you in the very first live that they held about justice for Brock, quote unquote. So in this one at the top, said that. Haven't I asked for consent every time? Oh my God, I'm gonna flip. Scroll down, please. Brock says, what's out of you? It's wild to say you sexually harassed me when I never made that claim. Who claimed sexual harassment? It's weird that y'all, because there was no more than like 3 minutes between what I said and Leia running to you, and y'all.
Yeah. And it's not any claim of like sexual harassment. What we're talking about is being flirty with each other when there is that huge age gap there. I mean, do we not understand?
I'm torn between speaking on personal experience here because when I was being, because why is someone in their 30s attracted to someone who could still be in high school? Because let's face it, there are 19. That's what happens sometimes.
Let
It's
alone
completely inappropriate.
calling them Daddy Brock. No,
Yeah.
no, like, no, be flirting with you that's younger like that in any type of way.
Thank you. That is what it is, Finn.
So, yeah.
I'm 23. I would never be flirting with someone who's in their like late 30s to 40s.
Okay.
That's weird.
The problem isn't that they said your name, it's that they called you Dad.
Brock and kept it Brock, but Daddy Brock.
That's where it becomes inappropriate, and it's
Recently 29, and like I would never be caught unalive being called fucking mommy by a fucking weird. Like, why are you okay with that? Why are you okay with being called daddy by a 19-year-old?
Weird.
it's gross. I'm sorry. No matter how you look at it, because 2 years ago, Leia was 17. You were 33?
It's not that we're
It's weird. Full stop.
It's not that we're making it weird, it literally is fucking weird.
To be calling you that, you should be stopping that shit.
I'm gonna point this out. My name is
No.
okay. I have to point this out. My name is Demented Bitch on TikTok. No one says my entire full username.
But you want to be clear that, like, we're not talking about usernames here. That was said by Leia about /to Brock on the live. This isn't beyond that, which we have the recording.
Yeah.
Like, by no means are we blaming Leia for being a victim of what is.
This is from how they. I'm presuming that they met off of TikTok. If I'm wrong with that, can someone
You know, there, people can decide for themselves what they want to take from it and all. Like, I don't know, build some friendships somewheres, go for it. If you want to just not fuck with people and move on, then go. From many of y'all. And then y'all kept going live day after day.
I think this is Leia, but their pronouns are they, them.
I'm sorry, and you can ask Hayden. I literally came to Hayden seeking this one.
Yeah.
Like, I literally came to them asking if we could, talk and try to see if we could be friends and, like, not do this, because I hate seeing my...
Drama and attention seeking Brock. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm gonna do an honor.
Y'all are done. Done.
Cancel you as yourself. But I'm making it very clear that I'm not fucking with y'all who are immature and just want tension and drama, whatever it is. This cancel culture shit, which we'll talk about because some of y'all have issues with honorable mention goes out to Tessa. Thank you for providing these screenshots. Brock, I hope your husband joins the male statistic in front of your kids. And she's doubling there. He's doubling down in chat. Yep. Okay.
Is this the live where
Like literal kids, like in front of your kids. Yeah, and they're all saying W. This is why it's not far-fetched to believe what Leia.
Oh, damn, I tuned out for a second and tuned right back.
There is a very big difference between the bigot and the bigot's kids people and hate even the fact that they know that I'm queer. But I'm not fucking like them now, am I? Exact opposite.
I thought you were all about protecting the kids, Brock.
Oh, mind you, one of the people in the comments saying W is the same person.
Make it TikTok friendly, Alex, please.
Yeah.
I don't. That's the friendliest version that I can
I
give you.
think
'Cause
that's as
not
friendly as
really
it
what they
could get,
said.
to be told.
I'm going to start spreading harmful information about you and your husband. Don't cry.
I ask if anyone on the background has hobbies, because Brock, this seems to be yours, and it's not a good one.
I'm gonna be playing Stardew in a bit.
Hi everyone.
Hobbies.
I play and stream video games for like 6 to 7.
Whatever that mess was that they tend to call out and get it sidetracked. So
And busy, so.
Considering she was my friend, yeah, I care, and I'm not inserting myself.
oh, so speaking of inserting yourself into black business, calling out people, speaking.
Oh, and Leia also inserted herself into black business by calling the whole call out. Did you miss that?
Well,
Is this my Lilith? Clearly drawing a line in the sand tonight, yes.
okay. Well, I mean, these are the same people that, like, you know what they did, the most outrageous shit about me.
Yeah.
But I was I was actually just trying to stay out of the drama. Because, you know, it's really bitch means fun.
Yeah.
And everything was recorded anyways, so, like, it's whatever. But, like, how surgery recovered,
You and I gotta catch up on the back end now.
no complications.
No complications. Everything's going good. But
They were talking about cracking 3 of my ribs, and I was like, absolutely not. And I started getting back in shape, so I'm doing good. But yeah, I'm glad to see that you're separating from these people themselves, but like, you know exactly how that went for me.
I like, listen, I'm not going to tell someone not how to blanket tell that to every single person for fun. It's kind of shitty to do, and especially like
No, someone's gonna lose their, well, no, I don't really care about people going to jail for it. Someone's gonna lose their life because of it, and that's the problem.
The P3DOs. Explain.
Yeah.
And rapists.
Yeah.
So look, I'm clearly drawing a line in the sand. That's it. This is a one and done type night. I'm throwing everything out there. Everybody on TikTok can know what the situation is. Get canceled on TikTok. Only you can cancel yourself. So I'm still going to go wherever I go on TikTok. If you don't like me there.
Cancel culture doesn't work. I mean, look who's our president, and there's like mountains of evidence on what that person did. Like,
welcome to stay up. I'm just gonna keep it on.
I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna drop. The space could be open for somebody else, but I just wanted to double check on you. Still sending you love energies.
Send me a follow. We'll talk.
Okay.
Right. So this is Katie. We're going to talk cancel culture. We're going to talk about a couple things here. We're going to talk about who can speak on what's racist and what's anti-Semitic and double standards. Okay, that's going to be our net. So he can kind of enjoy the next section here. So this is Katie. There was a post made the triple KoolKidsKlub. Okay. Love the play on words. I fully approved it. I honestly don't care about the name. That's play on words. That doesn't bother me as much. I supported it because I thought it was interesting at first. I'm like, okay, yeah, go with it, run with it, whatever. Doesn't bother. So Katie, there was anti-Semitic shit said in the server. We're going to talk about in a minute. But the law, let me tell you, I don't care about being called that. Let that sink in. He doesn't care about being called anti-Semitic. I don't feel that stick. I'm just letting it be known you're reaching and you're going to look silly if you. Let's tell a Jewish person they're going to be looking silly if they call out someone over things. Let's call that goofy. Oh, and I didn't say impact over intent. That isn't a stick. Okay? Let it stick. They don't say impact over intent that they're about impact over intent. That's not their stance. They said, hell, I can't say what's racist or whatever. That's other people's shit. Idea that someone outside of the community can't say what's racist or whatever, that's other people's shit. So this telling white people this, he really doesn't care about that. They don't care about that stuff. Right? There's multiple accounts and the whole stick, and I stuck my nose in that shit and proved that whole server between the two, got them in the server, and fucking squashed that shit. And they wanted so it's not Monroe and it's two separate accounts. But they called it black business. Katie kept saying she doesn't really care. This is their leader. I give her credit for that. So I swear, Hayden, with all that I have done, or with all that I have, you do it. The tank is clean stuff will also make you look dumb. Turns fuck the sloop bullshit will make you look stupid, but run your life, I guess. Well, Hayden's not running the live. Just saying. So the thing.
Can I just say quickly,
Yes.
it was me which figured out the cleaning the tank thing. It wasn't Hayden which found that anti-Semitic.
Yes, Brock, I said, but white people be doing white people shit. Yes. I also told you, Brock, sometimes as in a life and you gotta pick your battles. Right there.
Can I say something on that one? On
Aiden and Corey, y'all have deep dived into the anti-Semitic stuff. If you two want to,
I could do this one because I'm the person which found myself on the call to these two.
yeah, if
This
you want to,
1945 Germany. I'm saying it that way because TikTok friendly. And what they did to fit into that minority, yes, I do realise it wasn't fully the Jewish community, but given what is directly below the chamber that they used in this 6-year span, yes, I realised that.
picture, it's a person waving, or brushing off, go to the gulag. I would like to jump in really quick because somebody down there said Tuco is Jewish. I'm sorry, but if black people can be anti-black, okay? So stop thinking that she gets that Tuco gets a pass because she's Jewish.
You also have like this.
Trans medicalists,
yeah.
stuff like that. Okay. Now, going into the Stalin, by the way, was what looked like and this is what I had said, it looked like the shit. Okay, sure, it wasn't the salute. But here's the thing, and I think that is that at the end of Stalin's reign, in the early 1950s, late 1940s, he got people specifically and tossing them into what were called the gulags, which were like forced work camps. Oh, that is an anti-Semitic gif, regardless of how you want to look at that. I don't give a damn how not, but impact over intent, and it needs to be brought to your attention as a Call of Duty reference.
It's
The
used
Gulag
in
is a
Call
war
of
camp,
Duty,
but
but
the
it is
reference
a
to what they're the reference to what they're doing. I am a Russian Jew.
I'm
Okay.
part German Jew, and I just wanted to say there's an added layer where filthy, and they needed to clean or purify the white tea race.
Thank you very, very much, Wallflower. I appreciate it.
Holy shit, I didn't think about that part.
Yeah.
Gulag is not.
Thing is, even in Call of Duty, it specifies where it comes from.
Just because it's a video game meme, that means like all memes are just a meme.
So there's the other part. Where is
Yes, we did.
Yeah, there's another thing.
okay?
And do you want me to set that one up too?
Yeah, if you want to another person.
Yeah. Okay. So Celeste had messaged me after I had blocked my life because I did not want them around anymore, especially after they were talking shit about me in lives and whatnot. And messaged me some very hurtful and hateful stuff. And in response, I just blocked her, or I blocked Celeste, because I didn't want to deal with it. And Celeste said she blocked me, fucking rat. And Celeste was very, 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 very known that I was Jewish because there were another Hayden in the KoolKidsKlub, and they were trying to figure out whether they wanted to.
So, for context, for those in the comments who are like, well, how can that be anti Semitic? During Nazi Germany, it was not in newspapers. Discord echo.
Yep, I got it. Thank you, Ben.
Corey Hayden, if you want to check your Discord, this is history that they are depicted as rodents and need to be cleaned or expunged from areas that they need to be, as what Schmittler has done to the Jewish community.
Notice Brock telling Jewish people that is reaching. Notice that. They're sitting there defending it, saying that people come from. When we talk about accountability, it's acknowledgement of what you've said and done, right? So for accountability, you have to, and that's not reaching. But you don't want to sit there and say it's reaching. Okay. So notice core right below it. Okay. Or I would also say it's anti-Semitic. This is Cora's post on her Facebook or their Facebook, whatever their pronouns are. Sharing a post from my BPP has more control than me. Rat bastard is really funny insult to me. We're not a rodent wetlock. Core.
I personally, as a Jewish person, see that as anti-Semitic. Wallflower, my question to you is,
I was taught it's very anti-Semitic by my Jewish grandmother who still had numbers on her arm.
okay. Impact over intent. Whether you intended to post that to be funny in the comments, you trying to be funny, it doesn't matter. The impact is you look anti-Semitic.
Yep.
Over intent. So, you know.
Oh, no. Here's the thing. Katie doesn't, but the rest of them do. Impact over intent.
It was because she was using two modes on the server. I didn't get involved. I was at Katie, Bug, that's in that afterwards.
So about demented hunting. Okay. We'll talk about demented hunting for a second.
No, it's okay. I should be good because I don't take my meds until like 10:30, and I don't really get drowsy until like at least an hour and a half later, so I should be okay.
To it because they were concerned about a mole in their server. Here in the 3K, we don't tolerate certain people. One of the worst things ever is a mole. Just know, mole, you will be found. Friendly reminder, anyone marked with the prey roll is fair game. Anyone can say and do anything without consequences. Okay? Anybody with the prey roll. Demented.
I know, I was the only one.
That is
I'm sorry.
Because they thought anyone they thought was a mole had the name Gulag, which was about like I don't know. I sent Hayden for had the Gulag, but all of a sudden, like a day later, I got the prey tag, and I was the only one in the server that had that tag.
Suspect because they were there to watch out. They were there to look over things.
From Call of Duty, it's not particularly system in their Discord, so they knew the history behind it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As I was sending screenshots.
One, I guess, was in the gulag. I even asked Bug that. Everyone got moved to the gulag. So the mole was
Taking shots on her own accord because she is friends with me and did not like the way the rule of anything about anyone sharing stuff outside the server.
Yeah,
And-
y'all.
That there was, and then Bud confirmed that there was not.
Yeah, y'all didn't make that rule until I left the server because I wasn't about to deal with y'all and you're pathetic till I left. So I did not break any of y'all's rules.
Yeah.
The funny part to me is that they think they found the only mole. I mean, you know.
So, yeah, this is the hunt for the prey demented. Hunting for prey to hide. We see you.
Also, by the way, I was asleep while all this was going on. I woke up to all this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not awake at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the fucking morning. I have a life.
That's
No.
I was just randomly checking Discord and I saw that I didn't see the lead Bug, Katie, Max, and a few others were in a BC and we discussed
45 a.m. By the way, I hope you're not boring like Goku was and take 30 years to get in this messages in the middle of the night. Yeah, people really sleep.
Like, oh my god.
Sorry, hold on. What am I talking about? Because me and Hayden left the server the day before you messaged us, Brock. There was no recordings of voice of VCs.
7:41 a.m. Bug acknowledges. I wonder if they're awake. I didn't wonder if they're awake yet. Pax does get an honorable message.
Yeah, thank God my phone is on do not.
Pax gets an honorable mention in this because Pax hopped on the gravy train. I don't know why. Maybe for
Pax.
yeah, Pax gets an honorable mention.
No, not Pax.
Wait, no.
Pax is
Didn't
good.
block anyone. Actually, if y'all go look in the chat, I didn't block anyone. I'm just unfollowed you. Like, I don't.
Blocking anyone, y'all can decide what you want to do afterwards. Call me racist if you want. Cancel me if you want. I don't care. This is going to be the only lossy and I want nothing to do with y'all. The entire freaking server.
Apparently they're gonna hold and call out lives, whatever we want there.
That's fine there. But grow up. Like we said, that demented me. I see you. Eyeballs.
I was asleep.
Jumping on the bandwagon that's a 19-year-old, wanting to be involved in all this, but all of a sudden that's kind of messy. Don't fucking
Okay, and this is a bunch of 30-year-olds going after a 23-year-old. I'm not much older than her.
Yep.
I'm not much older than her.
If you thought you'd leak shit from her to come talk instead of running, that this is you right now. Yeah. He was sleeping.
Regarding the messages you sent to Hayden about, oh, Hayden, you're reporting our lives, they're getting taken down. Nobody was doing that.
Like, girl, I sleep until like 10:30, 11. Like, I've got nothing better to do in my life. Like, no. Sorry. Like,
At pray, clean your glasses, bitch. Also, I think when people talk shit, that's kind of fucked up to do. It is,
Yeah.
it is literally.
Oh, that is ableist.
Very fucking ableist, and I don't use that term lightly, but if you're gonna sit there
like,
and come at me
these
because
bitches are.
I'm partially,
Yeah.
There's been a lot of ableist.
Again, that whole server thing, it's reaching. And Lexi's like, guess what? I'm retarded too. You could still be ableist. Grasp for straws.
Brock and Lexi, do you want a cookie? You can still be ableist.
Yeah, like, I'm a physically disabled person. I used to do live. Even though you might have a disability, you can still be ableist towards other people with disabilities.
Yeah.
It's the same for almost every community.
The rules not very. What does that say?
Oh,
Mashallah.
inshallah.
What is that?
For fuck's sake. Is that Arabic? Do you want me to get the transcript of you?
And but this is when they were
I
saying
never
I was
heard
breaking several rules. I think by this time that I had already left, but it wasn't make it a damn rule.
So they were making that more of a joke from how they've sent it, but I will now get you the actual track.
That with your dirty ass glasses.
Look, more ableism.
Nah, if I took my glasses off, I wouldn't be able to read it because I'm blind.
I figure it's a positive thing, Jay, but like I don't know. I don't know the language, and I don't. I
Realize what that means. Right? That literally just means. So, Masha'Allah means from Arabic, at least. So I'm now going to see what that means.
Okay. It's something I didn't know, so
It's
I'm
used
genuinely
to,
curious
kind
about.
of used to express joy. It's
Honestly, I don't really give a shit. As I said, I've been called worse. I've got shit on this worse. This doesn't bother me. I do not give a shit.
So all of it is God.
oh, this person's Muslim, and that doesn't negate the fact that some of the people will joke about Muslims and are still anti-Semitic and, X, Y, and Z on the live.
I'm in here to get
What you taste better with barbecue or ketchup? So let's talk about that. Well, let's talk about, yeah. So didn't we call out Adora for talking about femicide and
Sorry, that's gross.
that's weird.
Like, it's not.
That's weird. That's weird.
one second. Actually,
What, am I still your prey even though I'm not?
there is something that I wanted to bring up because I had to go that time I was on your panel.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that Katie admitted on your live to being 18-year-old to being physically, they were physically intimate with a 50 side now in the chat.
Yeah.
One of just, they're joking
Yeah.
and all.
Literally
So, I'm just
joking about
saying that-
femicide.
Well,
You're disgusting. I'm sorry.
sleeps with a 15-year-old, they're a pedophile, and that's what Katie is.
Yeah. It's Sister Methadone was saying. Okay.
Lesbian, she, her, professional, kind, happy person. Rita,
Ew.
So off, I'd like to give some good news to my little TikTok family. Me and James got approved to rent a house by ourselves, and my birthday is Sunday.
Birthday.
Coming up, I am going to be back in about 5 minutes because I am going to go grab a drink.
okay. TikTok unfriendly language, please, Katie. Keep it clean. Katie, I honestly.
You do. I told you about Christian before, so Lily, the angle, fucking hang yourself. Go fucking kill yourself, you fucking bitch. Go fucking kill yourself.
Again, we need to TikTok.
Okay, so here's okay, I have a legitimate question, right?
But I'm the bad
So they're in the comments, right? That's my thing. So they're in the comments, like you guys are reaching. This looks silly. Like nobody cares. Blah blah blah. And then you come up here and crash out. Like you make yourself look guilty as fuck. Like
Echo has it recorded, and yeah, you know what? I actually decided that I wasn't gonna do that, Katie. Especially
W.
yeah. Especially since I started two businesses on my own. Go fuck yourself, pedophile, weirdo.
No.
Alright, I believe it's titled Lilith. Something like that, if you want to find that and send that, cause like, I honestly, like, sometimes I host lives and I don't even pay attention, so.
one moment. Can I address something really quick?
Yeah.
You know about the white ninja emoji being posted. It wasn't until you guys held the live days later that all of you found out, to which we said, oh shit, we had no fucking idea. And Hayden immediately messaged Katie, but y'all said, no, too late, too little, too late. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
make it make sense.
And this is the problem, like when people acknowledge that, oh shit, this person did something bad, yes,
And
I
you'll just say,
recognize that.
Wrong in the comments.
Yeah, it was acknowledged, right? They unmodded Aaron and said, yes, that's fucked up, it's on Aaron, and Aaron needs to be accountable for that, right? So we all can acknowledge that and understand. We can acknowledge that. But y'all don't care to let people grow. And when I say y'all in this racial thing or anything like that, I'm saying this group in the server don't care to let people grow.
Thing. I Are you talking about the grape accusation? Because actually you might want to run that segment back where that wasn't about anybody.
Yeah, the grape accusation was about someone else. In that thing, it said nothing up to Brock. But Brock seen it and ran with it.
On the screen, if we can.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Just for everybody.
It sounds like y'all are coping hard in the comments.
They're not allowing people to change because, yeah, I'll just keep.
People that threw out threats, just like Brock did. Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, Lexi, every time Paul speaks? Is that meant to be like then? I don't know, Lexi. Please give context.
Why are you putting up Paul's fucking sideways, bitch?
I just wanted Gersha as a young child to learn the word. So I am actually Jewish. Thank you very much. And two, you're in the comments brushing at Yahtzees, people who genuinely believe in white tea supremacy nowadays online also use those similar memes.
Yes, they do. Constantly. Me and Tyler actually had a conversation about this the other day about how it happens in the gaming community.
I've seen it around and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Because they go around using coded language and they go around using icons that, you know,
It's off as like the same people like brushing off locker room talk and grape jokes. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the same.
Oh my god. Enzy, we tried, baby.
Yeah.
We really did.
What was that, Eric?
Symbolism, animal symbolism that the Nazi propaganda used against Jewish people.
I think I've just.
I'll go get the post that was posted by Aaron. Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, because I couldn't find Aaron's account once they changed their name.
That there was a screenshot of it before.
Yeah, I think we do, but I'm not sure. Most of that's been taken down already. You just have to probably scroll all the way the fuck up.
Yeah. Or it's usually. We even have Aaron.
I do what I can. I do what I can.
You're amazing. Yeah.
I try. Yeah, got it.
You quick.
That is some quick fingers.
Love photographic memory coming in.
This was Aaron's post. Said nothing about Brock. About Brock.
Defending the racist. And if we're gonna say show Hayden defending the racist, also show Corey defending the racist. Here's the interest.
Yeah. I mean, it's a double standard, so.
Right, so here's the double standards, right? So we were guys, and they're in the hacker community, much like I am. And it's used to mean incognito, shadows, whatever, right? So we explained that. You said that wasn't good enough. And all of this shit, and you guys are brushing it off as just video game memes. And that, anyone?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
see double standard.
We very much.
Okay, I just want to absolutely. So just like you guys are brushing it off, posted was black. We said we admit that we were wrong about the emoji, but that wasn't good enough.
Of Hayden apologizing to KT and this just still continuing. Like, you guys do not care about accountability. You guys do not care all you want.
You guys don't even know how to take accountability. The double standards are wild.
Okay, you have that screenshot of, hold on. Can you hear me?
Stuff like the bulk stuff, I just
I'm on
downloaded in a folder, so some of it's easier to just send and save.
When it was brought to my attention, when everybody found out that it was a black emoji used in the post, which again I'd explained that the white emoji with the tags and the shadows, and that was my defense originally. When I found out that the story was turned, I messaged Katie and I said that was a great observation. I didn't notice that. I unmodded not enough. They don't allow people to change. They don't allow people to learn from their mistakes about certain things. Okay? Record that I had never agreed in any way, shape, or form with Aaron is like, I never condoned it, regardless of who it was, context of it. I didn't know that it wasn't even mentioning Brock. Okay? So I said, with the grape allegation. However, the ninja emoji, this is what I had said to Brock, because Aaron is a hacker and it's from the shadows, da 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 da. I said I don't appreciate the fact and whatnot.
From the
And
Watchers, by the way.
from the Watchers,
Yeah.
helping me try to run my lives the way that I run them. I have mods that I have that you may not like, and I'm so sorry. Really, I don't apologize. I don't even know why I'm saying I'm sorry, because I have mods. Okay? Everybody has mods and whatnot, but you don't need to message me every like 2-3 weeks and tell me that somebody else that is a mod of mine is a problem and I need to you know? Like I don't need that shit. I don't. And thing very much came at a very angry, saying that these are the white people I surround myself with, pretty much stating that I should probably get rid of my girlfriend because of with. Even though, again, Corey's indigenous and we tried to correct them about this, and yet Brock, about you being indigenous, is, what is it?
Yeah, indigenous. And your indigeneity.
White bitch. So, I think that it's really funny. There's no one cares about anybody else's thing. Wait,
In a second.
which one is this?
That's where you restated that you apologized, because Katie is just being Katie. Yes, boy, we're gonna play it off of her phone. Would you like to show Brock's message, Hayden's reply, my reply, and then go through the voice messages?
People saying in the comments that that Hayden apologized to KT and not Brock. Hayden does not need to.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too that we'll bring up is Brock threatened to put both me and Corey in the dirt.
Oh, yeah.
If Brock ever to.
Yeah, excellent. Let me play that one. Where is that folder? Oh, threats.
Hayden did not accuse them of Aaron, confusing fucking people.
Since you want to be a little bitch and block me on Discord, guarantee you right now, the longer I am on your page, the longer
That's not the one where they
is
threaten
on
you.
your fucking page.
Yeah,
This least of your fucking worries. You said that I was harmful to the disabled community. I'm not. You take me off your fucking page, or you're going to see how much of a fucking crash out I can be. Guaranteed, bitch. You don't want this condoned. You don't want the smoke, bitch.
Fish, whatever the fuck, seriously.
May I say something? I'm gonna state something real quick. As somebody who's known Aaron for years, Aaron, I believe is autistic, and many of us who is a trigger. So Echo, I don't know if you have the original. There was a clip I sent you, which is the original, and Brock's response.
Is it the audio clip?
Okay.
Just quickly, Erin is autistic. She has said it multiple times while on voice calls with us.
Yeah, and autism is not an excuse, but it does count, though.
It's a trigger. It's a trigger when you yell at somebody, and their reaction.
Seem eccentric to other people.
Yeah, like for an example, I have childhood post-traumatic stress disorder, CPTSD, and screaming in my face. And when someone does that to me, I crash out. Like, You'll hear some vile things out of my mouth.
Can Hayden talk? Sorry, y'all keep cutting her off.
Yeah, sorry.
So what I would like to bring up next is a recording. It is a screen recording of him messaging Aaron, and then Aaron stating that, and Brock yelling at Aaron, then to post videos, and then there was a call out. Katie then sent the video that you guys just saw where we're going to try to bait Aaron into the call out. Aaron then used that audio to create, okay? And then, I guess, posted to her story the ninja emoji as well. You're on. And again, like I said, once I figured that out, I unmodded Aaron. Up until that point, I said, listen, like, I unmodded Aaron because of that. That was my response. Okay.
I'm sorry, Hayden. 1 second. Leave him alone.
Have fun with Bob. Have fun with Bob. I like Bob. So to those asking, the whole Aaron's post, and it had nothing to do with Brock. Okay? This was not anything to do with Brock. This was even in the comments. And to take this as a statement that Aaron is accusing Brock of digital grape online.
Brock is
Compared it to Emmett Till.
Yeah. Yeah. On their own side. They're not going to care about Katie's points. Katie doesn't care about talking points. Katie,
live where they were talking about racism against them because they're a person of color. They're also white presenting. Hello? And Aaron's in the voice notes, and then Brock's message, me and Hayden's response, and the voice notes.
okay.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Hayden was sitting next to me when you kept saying, I'm a person of color, I'm a person of color.
I'm going to show what was sent from Hayden's phone, and then I will play that.
Shit.
Don't worry. So this was Hayden and Hayden about the ninja emoji. Aaron picked the black one. Again, for
Mind you, they figured this out on a live, and they said, and we have the recording of this, they said that Aaron posted the white one first, then the posted is wild.
Also, I'm going to step away for a quick second.
yeah, you're good.
Keep on this.
Yep.
And that And the one that we thought was about Brock, she used black one. Hayden said, I had no idea it could be changed. Hayden acknowledges it changes things. With that being said, can all of you please stop talking known about the racism towards you with Wes? This would have all been handled very differently, like I said earlier. Like you to please stop talking about Corey as well in the lives. So, was brought to Hayden, right? Same day, just 15 minutes apart, Hayden responded because Hayden's busy. People have real lives, don't always answer their messages. Gonna jump through hoops for everybody. So,
You don't have to go down. I'll tell Lexi exactly what it says. Hayden's not apologizing to Brock.
Yeah. This is a different one now.
Yeah, we have the recording of that too. I'll go grab that where Brock threatened to put us in the dirt.
Threaten.
Wait, can we even play that on live?
I don't care. Welcome to my life. So we'll get that one. But yeah, like that's why there's no apology for it. They acknowledge the harm. They acknowledge that if everybody knew about the stuff with Wes, because just because you host a live, people in here, it doesn't mean that everybody on TikTok sees it, everybody knows what's going on. So, just, Hayden didn't know all the stuff with Wes. I don't know all the stuff with Wes. Because every time people ask, it's,
This happened.
yeah. But Hayden acknowledges the harm and unmodded Aaron an apology, because when you threaten someone like that, you're not going to get a fucking apology. Nobody wants to apologize for that. Haha. Bug.
Got you caught in 4K looking at Bug's profile.
And my
I have
TikTok,
like
so.
queued up your Discord.
Yeah.
From this moment forward, don't send me Hayden's live. Don't, bitches. I'm fucking done with the both of them. I'm fucking done with the both of them. If I ever fucking see either one of them in fucking public, I swear to.
Wow, someone needs therapy.
So, do you have to apologize when someone gives you that reaction? You're on the panel. I don't know if you meant to come up. Yeah, so nobody's going to apologize for that when that statement is made. Like, now, Lexi says you should apologize for being racist because you didn't know you could change the emoji, and then when it was brought to your attention within 15 minutes, you replied that Aaron's been unmodded and everything. Where's the
Great
race?
question. And the entire time all of this happened, right? Even if it was just Aaron given, several people have corroborated this.
I always did the same
not?
thing.
Aaron won.
Yeah.
And then everybody wants to see my maiden response and, you know, the voiceover.
Or that one I just played. So.
Of course not, because technology.
Yeah, hold on. Make this smaller so. Yeah, this isn't gonna be easy to read. Oops.
Oops.
Oh, this part is just in its own window.
Well, oh, I see now.
Everyone has eyes and they can read themselves.
Yeah. I don't mean to be that deep, but it was brought to my attention before and she went private, all because I told her she was on the panel with the racist. Love you to death, Hayden. But now we've seen that Aaron's post. That's not targeted to Brock. No. I don't necessarily agree with the term grade, and I've talked to her about that. However, you backed her into a corner. Understand how come you went after Aaron so hard after Moore's Pam? To find out, call Aaron a racist was way out of line. She said she wanted to gather more information and use time, and I've seen her through thick and thin, and she's seen me through thick and thin too. But I know she's not a racist. The emoji was cognito, like an actual ninja. She never called you the N-word, and I will not be unmodding her. Friend you have a problem with, and it's getting very controlling. I'm just saying, dude, I'm not trying to be a bitch or be that bitch.
I also want to add to this really quick that it went back and forth that the ninja emoji was used and that Brock was.
Yeah, Brock or Aaron never called Brock the N-word. There's nothing of that. There's the ninja emoji, default one, and then after people made comments about it and made a thing about it, I would not fucking tolerate that. Yeah, that's absolutely racist. We can acknowledge that.
That's why I apologized and I on my
trend with Brock and that whole server. They're very controlling, do what they want, follow me shit, or you're canceled. Corey said clearly you want both of us to see this and the drama and call outs with assumptions and no receipts need to stop involving hating. Yeah, so they held multiple lives calling out a mod. Right? Welcome to the hypocrisy of it. I'm glad you can recognize some hypocrisy there. For fuck's sake. Her out. Plain and simple. Doesn't make a whole lot of money, but it's some money. It's some cash flow. Some people, and for how they make money like that, that's weird. Okay? That's
Yeah.
weird.
Do the same things.
Never understood. Like, why are people so controlling on this app? Literally, like, you wouldn't walk into someone's Facebook and be like,
Echo, we literally talked about this earlier. If you are not feeding, fucking, or financing me, mind your business and stay in your lane.
you don't like the people on my panel. Scroll on. You don't like my mods. Scroll on.
Like, this is a dedicated thing, and Aiden's making money from it. It seems like y'all don't like that very much.
Yeah.
Y'all definitely make
Point out through this, Hayden has made a bit more money from this live. Just can point this out, if this live wasn't been the what on that from one singular live normally. Also just it's just wild.
Yeah.
I've spoken my thoughts. I've spoke that Brock needs like actual mental help.
Yeah.
Thank you, lady. I appreciate.
Katie, you're not the only motherfucker to use that fucking statement. It's not yours.
Oh God, what did Katie say?
So,
Anyways,
yeah, so you will speak about racism and what is and isn't racist, even if they're not like black.
Katie, like, shut up, Katie.
Alright, let's play the rest of this because it goes on more about Aaron Brock accounts, and we're going in Hayden's live and starting shit in Hayden's live with Wes.
Would I also like to point something out? That while they were doing this, I was simply blocking and muting them, but addressing
not
anything
mentioned.
about them.
And we'll talk more about that after we play this, like blocking and muting, just not engaging. Because that is the thing.
You know what, Corey? I'm trying to fucking back. You and Hayden can both fuck off. Okay? The bitch was fucking racist to me at all.
So, again, Aaron did not threaten grape on anyone or say that Brock, Aaron made with no relation to Brock, is the reaching in the room with us.
I'm very serious. Like, listen here, you fucking stupid white bitch.
that was toward me.
Yeah, Corey's indigenous.
And tell a black person what a fucking ninja emoji means? I swear to fucking God, Corey, fuck you. Fuck you. Goes out here and starts accusing you of fucking rape, verbal rape or whatever. I had every fucking right to drag that racist. I love you to death, Aiden, but these are the type of white people you surround yourself with. These are the type of white people you need to fucking do with me being black. Bitch, fuck you. Act
Corey didn't say it.
We love her to death, but you'll
keep forgetting that. Also, they're not defending Aaron. Nobody's
like say rape is bad.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it wasn't even toward Brock, and Brock was never mentioned in the post.
Aaron never said like rape was a thing from Brock. Or Brock raped Aaron. Oh.
Also, I didn't go after her more because she's fucking pregnant. She's a high risk pregnancy. Why the fuck? I have more sense to take this to a white person than to a pregnant ass black woman.
So, going after someone and informing someone are two different things, right? So, you can, if you, why would you even do that with Aaron? A call out or call in before a call out. This is a and make a big deal out of this shit and come for people that are not fucking coming at you. So this is the result of your call out. But a simple call in to talk for, I see Wes on your panel. This is the history that we have with Wes, and this is the evidence we have. And it's fine. Felt attacked or panicked or got like any type of way that would put her kid at a risk. Okay? All you have to do.
And it's like even Rainbow Rebel is saying, no, we're not going to talk to her more. I mean, if you're going to send her a message screaming down the phone like you did with me and Hayden, yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
Listen, I will tell you how easy it is to bring it to Amor's attention when there's a problematic issue, okay? There's panel, okay? Annie MJ that likes to go over to Gift Envy, loved Chloe Token and are watching Moore's Live. Annie made a comment and I said, Annie, I'm not fucking with you. You're very two-faced. Amor wanted to know the situation. Hayden came up and said, yeah, Annie is very two-faced. And Amor said, yeah, I'm not fucking with her. And no heated conversation, no yelling or anything. It wasn't stressful. It was informative. Y'all don't know how to your freaking children. I miss.
Can I say something? Just watching from the comments. Hi, everybody.
What up, MC?
The one. Hey, Hayden. Hey, Corey. Hey, Tyler. Everybody, Sadistic Impulse. I'm beefing with somebody and we're going back and forth, and I would have seen a post about a grave allegation. I would have felt like proven, or it hasn't really been disproven that it wasn't about Brock. It just doesn't say Brock's name.
Right.
So it could have been that. I don't see as inherently bad. So we do have to take that until the brain is working.
No,
and I'm good. Doing a lot of things. So I'm just trying to make some points. Two, this what am I trying to say? So we shouldn't discount that Brock felt. If she felt, I mean, if he felt, I'm so sorry, Brock. If I misgendered you, I'm so sorry, Brock.
Yeah, Brock
So sorry.
I'm sorry.
He do all this, and I care about a lot of people, so I'm trying to just be here real quick. Sorry. If Brock took a black person, we have to take that into account. And I also believe that regardless of how much Brock put forth, if there's no racism there, you can't push racist out of a person that isn't racist. Even if Brock wouldn't have pushed her to that, she was still racist.
Yeah.
And it was in her because she reacted in a racist way. Aside, Aaron was racist off the gate. I understand Hayden, Corey, you, me, one of those colors, but in the end of the day, she was still racist.
Right.
And she's always been racist. She's always had some racist tendencies in her just because she didn't. So again, saying that the rape, I personally would have felt attacked too. Saying saying that Brock and Matilda use Matilda as a comparison to what was happening to him on TikTok are not black. That's a black topic that should be spoken on from other black.
Because how come with the anti-Semitism as a Jew, I'm unable to say that they're doing anti-Semitic shit? But
you know I'm gonna get to that. So I'm gonna say that. The anti-Semitism people died under the Nazi regime. The mustache man and his hateful million people.
it wasn't, and that's the thing, is it wasn't just Schindler and the Schmazzies, like I said. And had to do with it in the late 40s, early 50s. Like there was still anti. You want to talk about like dog whistles and stuff like that? Like Aaron tagged Anonymous is Moon in the Shadows. Where it got racist, and I will agree with this, and that is why I apologized, is when Aaron used the black emoji, just ninja emoji. That is like a white person emoji. Like that, in my opinion, is a little. Aaron isn't racist because I learned that was racist what Aaron did. So I agree that. That's why
Looks like Aaron's racist.
the very first post with the yellow, like, I don't believe was racist. I do believe that the black ninja that was posted to the story was racist. That's where it got racist. It's not. The ninja emoji in and of itself isn't just racist. That's ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry, but are we gonna, are we going to just say an
emoji means the M word, and it has for a really long time. And I think that
not in the
when
world.
I pour other kinds of people of color up here, but I think that when Black people are talking about anti-Black racism, we should probably listen to Black people. Like, we know what the ninja emoji represents. Have you not involved in any of this? You know, yellow, black, brown, pink. That ninja emoji means nigga.
Like that emoji is referring that. And like I wasn't aware of all the stuff with Aaron in the post in the beginning. Hold on, like I'm not defending Aaron, supporting Aaron at all. This has been one person and another person. And there hasn't been any wanting a resolution, anything like that. It's just been a drag. There was no trying to get a resolution or anything. It was just dragging people into it one after another. And it all started.
I mean, when half the app and when half the Black people on the app are saying that West is racist, and word. When a bunch of Black people are telling you that what Aaron has done is racist, like I've seen this quite some time at so many points in this conversation, just listening, we could have all just moved on. Instead, like, I don't know why I'm kicked out of Hayden's server. You know what I'm saying? Like, boring Black people telling you about anti-Black racism. And now we are Black people are calling out a group of Black people who were harmed or hurt by all attention to West's racism. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not in this. I don't care. I think be honest with yourself about what is going on. At any point, y'all could have just listened to the Black people. Brock is racist. Aaron is racist. Oh, we didn't believe that Aaron was racist, but now we know Aaron was racist. To have, gathered information. We typically know as Black people, just like you Hayden, typically know something is anti-Semitic. To tell Black people, oh, I'm going to go gather information, I'm going to investigate.
That is weird. Like,
And,
yeah.
That's what I was trying to say, Auntie. Like, sometimes it's hardly or online. But when a person of color or a Black person comes and tells you, hey, this person has done this, and this, well, I know that person, and that's not how they meant it. Because it's not how they meant it, it's how it came across. Is that it was fucking racist.
Like, Leah said she broke it down. They broke it down with multiple POC on the page, so not everyone's seen those lives.
Those lives don't get traction.
I would like to straight up say, on a screenshot of where you said, what the fuck Hayden, what the fuck Aaron, and you were siding with all of these people in...
Guess what? Literally just sat up on this live and said that the black folks involved told you that Aaron was racist. This could have been so easy.
Because
But now we're all fighting and we're all at each other's throats, and friend groups are just listen to black people when they're telling you this is anti-black racism. We believe black people. We believe Jewish people when they say this is anti-Semitic. Like y'all are now saying these people were right. Y'all have pulled each other, dragged each other's hair out because because now you know they're right, but you didn't just accept that they were right back then.
Anti-Semitic. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, first of all the stuff that I pointed out as anti-Semitic, they're saying is not anti-Semitic completely in my DMs
and
about
Katie's still sitting right down there saying it's not anti-Semitic.
So then they're just when they say this is anti-Semitic, they're just as wrong as you were for not believing black people when they say this is racist.
So
and squashed it.
The thing is, like, I hosted this because I wanted to come to the chat and, like, Rainbow saying Toku's Jewish. Just because a Jewish person says that's not anti-Semitic doesn't make them a monolith. They're sitting there saying, oh, it's not anti-Semitic. We did nothing wrong. Look at the right side of the screen. It's all young freaking people. Plain and simple.
Like presenting.
So just like over here, Auntie and me are pointing out to Hayden and them that, you know, they should have listened to the black people, that we have to also take a backtrack and say, hey, just because you don't take it as racist or anti-Semitic.
And here's something I need to bring up as well, and Auntie Wada, maybe you can help me on this one. I literally thought you were on their side. That's why I kicked everybody from that server out of my server, because I just didn't want any more drama. That was literally it, and that's why I blocked it. And I didn't know how you were gonna react and everything like that. Like I said, I had apologized once I realized about that one I looked at, and that was racist.
I didn't know you kicked on into your water. I would not have done that.
The fuck?
Shit.
I understand that, but like, here's the thing: it's like I kicked anyone that I thought had a quote unquote problem with me, and so I was just like, I just don't want any of that beef or drama in my server. So I kicked everybody. You know, if you'd like to come back, it's up to you. If you say no, I totally understand. But anyways, I'm correct.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you say then, because what I'm seeing in a lot of the comments is, oh, but...
Yes, absolutely. And I don't even think that a Jewish person has to be anti-Semitic. If a Jewish person is telling you that they're just like it, your first reaction should not be to defend. Your first reaction, if you're not a Jewish person, should be if a black person is telling you this is anti-black, this person is racist, this thing, it should be to reflect, apologize, reflect, and then come back later, and ask questioning themselves and not listening to each other. And I feel like if y'all had listened to what Brock, and I have seen Wes drop black people from his panel for calling up. That's
Yes.
my only interaction with this person has been scrolling into a live that was about queer shit, and so I'm sitting in. There's a black trans woman on the panel saying, "This other black woman told me that you said this and did this and blah blah blah," and
See, and
that's my only
willing.
interaction with Wes.
I would like to say that I've never even really been into Wes's panels at all. I never went into his lives at all, or went into their lives at all. I never did any of that. And here's the thing is, when Brock approached Aaron, Brock did not explain the microaggressions or understood the microaggressions. And that's why Aaron said, "Hey, I'm going to go talk to Echo, who's indigenous, and Amore, who is a black woman. I go turn to white people to go turn to white people to actually, we have the recording. I shouldn't feel like I shouldn't have been dragged into this at all. Like I said, I wasn't dragged until later. Anonymous was tagged in the post with the yellow ninja, which is a hacker thing. So I it's to be incognito and that. Okay, I didn't see that as racist. I didn't until later on when they showed me the black emoji. Okay, I see this now. I see what's going on. I apologized, and I unmodded Aaron. Did not let me grow. There was no There was no allowance of growth at all. My mistakes or anything like that. And again, with the whole grape thing, I said from the very beginning, I don't agree with that. I literally because I wanted to talk to Aaron, because I wanted to create a teaching moment. The ninja emoji was the N-word. There are some people are not as educated as others when it comes to certain things. I admit I wasn't as educated about the ninja emoji as I thought I was. That wasn't good enough. Okay? That's the point that I'm trying to make. Is I thought of me apologizing. The reason I won't apologize to Brock is because Brock threatened to put me and Corey in person. That is a physical threat to not only me, but to my girlfriend. and I don't accept that. And I cannot forgive that type of behavior take that I had because of the education that I had prior to knowledge. I didn't know that Ninja Emoji was racist. I thought, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I say
I'm just saying, like, people can learn. It's used as a teaching moment for Aaron, anything like myself. It was all just yelling, and it was all very.
Auntie, like you and I'm gonna say something, then Dement, and then Pax to go. Auntie, like you and I have been on this stuff. My thing is, like, when people fuck up, if they learn and grow from it, that is the ultimate goal. Is more knowledge and recognizes that Aaron is fucking racist and that shit happened. And recognizes that. But recognize fucked up shit and grow. And I'm not gonna fuck with people that don't care fucking years. And he's unblocked. You know, and I think you want people that are anti-Semitic to not be anti-Semitic, let them learn and grow. Let them reflect and grow. Give them time to do that. You want to fuck with people like that, then so be it. You know, if you want to hold their past against them, keep doing that, okay? I'd rather give people, okay, now I'm going to give you a chance. You don't have to. I'm going to do that. I don't want to fuck with this server of this whole life. They're just saying the same thing in chat and not listening and letting people grow and anything like that. You want to say anything?
Yeah, and I want to make it very clear that I didn't start being.
I just think that, yes, you know, I'm a big proponent of growth and an app for not cutting people off and not canceling people and allowing people to grow. That the growth is still happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that more growth is happening tonight. Became aware of this about a week ago, and there was a lot of defending. And I think in questions of these kinds of questions, like when we defend, it stunts the growth.
Right.
And so, yes, like, let's allow each other to grow, but let's talk about racism. When questions are brought up about anti-Semitism, when questions are brought up about homophobia or transphobia, just stop. You know what I'm saying? Don't even respond. Just stop. Take a step back and go reflect. And actually serve to make it worse than what it really is. Anti-Semitism, ableism. A lot of times, it's the defense that ends up being more racist than the actual thing that went down. Defense has really set y'all. And this is, to me, y'all are one group.
But still, in my mind, y'all are not two groups. Like, when I think of Hayden, I think of Katie. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not. And so, when, okay, I'm done.
I'm right there with you. Like, it's still one big group. Like, we're just a better term. Don't come for me for dumb shit, right? We're all having this fucking discourse. I do wish, like, in the end, like, we all can at least get along or be sociable to some sort of fucking degree. But like I said, when whatever happens, growth all around. So, demented and then Pax. Go right ahead.
It's not a mole from the beginning of when this all started with Aaron. In all honesty, I was on y'all's side, the server side, until after y'all were literally talking shit about her in the server, calling her names and saying fuck when Brock threatened her life, and then I was just done. Because no. That's when I started sending shit to Hayden. I want to make that very Corey that you threatened their life, which is not okay at all. That's when I started sending shit.
And I left y'all server when the shit
For a very short period of time, yes, I was. For like maybe a day or two. And yet, when I left, y'all didn't even notice. And I really don't care about doing it anyway. Like, y'all didn't even have a rule in this. Too fucking bad? Make a rule about it.
Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry, I'm busy with my life too. I would just like to say, thing that you didn't know is one thing I told you that was a dog involved in it, but like you asked, I told you, and you still defended them. Like, we did try, people did try to speak to you to try and resolve this peacefully, and like, I don't blame Brock for the verbal grape say that it was towards Brock, but it's also towards all of us, because that was the exact self, including Katie, including anybody else that would be alluded to. And that's very dangerous, as we know, to make allegations. Absolutely. I don't believe that anti-Semitism is good or okay at any particular point. But that's where we had to go. I don't think any of the comments were meant to be, 4 or 5 Jewish people that are in the server who we were speaking to said that they're not. I would like to say sorry that you took it as anti-Semitic, and we will reflect on it. But growth doesn't just happen. Growth doesn't just happen. She and I weren't friends. We were very much not friends. And I spent months
sitting in and out of Black Lives. We think that there was going to be a change and growth happening instantly. It just, you gotta give it time. But when they say that something's racist, it's racist. Even I knew that ninja emoji.
I don't know what that means.
I can't play it. I don't have another thing unless someone
What is it? Thing one.
in regards to that, the voice messages that Hayden sent.
You mean where I was told was racist at the time?
Yeah, and the fact that you didn't believe that the jokes that Wes was cracking were racist. Well, I
43
have
minutes. I got the call. It's 43 minutes.
well the whole call. It's
No, that's a different.
hang on. Echo. I can send that call. I can send that clip to you
Okay, Hayden, let's do it.
if you would play it.
Again, the ninja emoji in other worlds outside of TikTok always mean it's racist. I'm sorry. Like, people, not everybody knows that that's a racist dog whistle. Like, I'm sorry, but like, it's not always meant to be a racist dog whistle. That's not the black ninja emoji, which, yes, that is a racist dog whistle. And like I said, guys, to Katie, and we showed that picture and whatnot. Facts. Worlds outside of TikTok and in like the dark web and hackers and stuff like to them. And it's not known to be racist. It's not. That's not what it's used for. It's not a dog whistle. It was used as a black emoji. That is where it was racist.
No. It's always racist. Rainbow would like to play it if I can hop down.
You need to take it up with Apple.
No,
Ninja is constantly used as a replacement for that. And I only came up to say I don't see why a 33-year-old is doing any learning and growing. You're an adult, and that's all I came up to say. It just sounds like infantilization. You're a grown-ass woman, and you know what's racist and what is not. Babes, you wish I would, babes. You wish that I'm not letting everyone infantilize you, and I'm pointing it out that you're a 33-year-old woman who knows what the fuck they're doing. You know what racism, and that's all I came up to say. I don't want any of your feedback. Thank you.
Oh, well, in that case, you guys should go take up the ninja emoji with the cell phone companies.
Agree and understand that when it comes to the context that that emoji is racist. Yeah.
Sean, this black people are telling you.
Right.
I didn't know until this happened. That's why.
Racist. This is anti-black. Why do we have to hear take it up with Apple?
But there's
with Aaron using this emoji in a conversation with a black dude. the concept.
Yeah.
The tagging of the emoji, or the placement of the emoji right after a thing. I don't understand why people don't get that. Like I said, when we figured out that I believe it became racist because the black emoji you have to select and
black people are telling you that it is a racist emoji that means the N-word. It was.
But I'm just gonna say, like, hey, I love you.
That's what I've been trying to tell you, Hayden, like, that it is racist while they're in conversation with this person, then it's racist. So let's stop taking it up with the apps and with
Yeah, I would just leave it as fair enough, like it is. People are telling you that it is, and just budget, and that
He's
parents.
done that, and it wasn't allowed.
Yeah, but I also want to point out, like, okay, and if further going forward with that, and that is Aaron's issue to.
Hello?
And then doing. And I get that's like out of pocket and probably a little weird, but that's not fucking racist. You can't be this.
I mean, saying "ching chong ching" is literally a racist
Either way,
remark.
with two white people,
You're degrading.
No, not necessarily. But like, it doesn't mean that Wes is necessarily racist. The thing.
That was the only context that I got of the racism when we were calling out, saying to a Russian person that calling it vodka talk was like that. That's
No, say all of it.
homophobic. What?
All of it. Search Asian.
I now understand my mistake.
So he didn't acknowledge
statement
about another person.
He didn't acknowledging it, and yes, that is racist.
Anything, and I apologize. I'm sorry.
Can I point out that this is not the first time Wes has done this? Wes has done this prior. Wes knows that it was racist and continues to do so.
Okay. So we're not.
I only heard about the one time. I never heard about the microaggressions towards black people. My fucking stance would have people and fucking all of that shit. But Brock never explained that to anybody.
But not the ones towards Asians?
Thought it was an ethnicity thing.
My point is this is not your first time doing this. Your first reaction is to just be, well, that's not what it is.
Yeah, people react differently though, and people need time to process it. Hayden is processing that and acknowledging it and learn. Can we acknowledge that she's learning from it though? Or is this just going to be
Define again.
our and grow? Is this just going to be keep it going in a circle? Because if it's going to keep going in a circle,
This is why I
That's
blocked
all
you
good. I
guys,
see it.
is
That
because there's no conversation. There's no learning.
There's no point in announcing that.
grow, whatever. Yes, I get sometimes it takes people more time and more energy and more examples to learn from, right? I get to become a better person, then what's the point?
I don't think that that's what that means in trying to explain someone else's intentions by what they say as your first reaction to be
An initial reaction. People have initial reactions. Hayden is now learning and growing. Is that acceptable?
Or race is learning and growing.
That's my question too.
Why is that such a why? And let's just call a spade, because racism has. Why is it never a zero tolerance thing for y'all?
as a Native American, I believe everybody should have second chances regardless.
I think so, because Native Americans was the last group to have slaves in America. So anyway, like I said before, why do non-black people never see this as a zero tolerance situation?
They didn't talking about here. It's not like this isn't the oppression Olympics.
I want to say huge respect for Auntie Water here.
Excuse
I
me.
just want to say, like, I have a high level of tolerantly racist,
Sorry.
and if it is our job to unpack things and grow and become a better person, then people need that grace and work with people. You know, if someone learns off of my microaggression, then that allows them to grow. But if, like, people fuck up and there's zero tolerance, then they're not going to want to try to learn. They're not going to want to be better. So yeah, I give grace and I allow people to try and be better because of that. I want to encourage people to do that.
I'm not going. Like, how is always going to be valid?
Yes.
I don't care how we talk about it. I don't care if we scream it amidst a bunch of always going to be clear. How the message delivered does not matter. Did you comprehend what was said?
Not all of us
Separate people let you know about this.
You know, react the same way to yelling and stuff like that. I'm just saying, like trauma as well. And like, we can't just be yelled at to be like taught a lesson. Okay? And I will go on for 79 people. Okay? I take back everything I said about the yellow ninja emoji. I now see the error of my ways. This is a genuine apology. I am sorry. see the problem for a while because I looked at it from a different perspective. I am sorry.
If they keep it respectful, can we bring Katie up?
Yeah, as long as it's
Text messages aren't
Yeah,
yelling.
Hayden, I'm sure I hope they accept the apology, but you got to remember actions definitely move on.
Here's my thing.
Okay,
Here's my
I get that. I'm
hold
just
on.
saying.
Hold on. Hold on. It's probably gonna be extreme. If they gonna get a chance to learn and grow, or they gonna get their motherfucking ass put under a jail and you gonna move on and that's what they deserve.
This is definitely not.
Okay, are you listening to me? The point is, there are things that people feel like are zero tolerance, that being one of them. Among black people, we don't have things we need to work on with our own culture. But my point is, like I said before, in non-black spaces, racism is not this, and forgiveness given to people by everybody but the person, the people that was affected. Like I don't know.
You're a
I'm
fact.
never gonna do that.
I just want to say that, and I definitely believe in giving people grace. And thank you, Hayden, and grace and believes in accepting apologies. But we need to understand that black people don't owe you grace. They owe you grace. Black people don't owe you tolerance, apology. And so some folks, you have to, as people who are from marginalized communities, we have the right to react the way that we react and to be an ally. We're all allies to each other because we all are from marginalized families. But as we are striving to be allies to each other, we have to recognize, you're not going to get the immediate grace. You're not going to get the immediate acceptance of apology. And particularly when we consider that we are all going to, at some point, step on and require grace, but we don't owe it to each other.
I agree.
I get down. So basically, request this, not expecting it. I want an apology for lying on Celeste's name, and I also want an apology for not saying that because you
me a rat. Celeste called me a rat. Celeste was in the
not
call
because you was Jewish.
No. My turn.
No.
Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. Celeste called me a rat. Celeste blocked them. Okay? After I blocked them, because they came at me with a lot of
Why?
to deal with it. So I blocked them, and then they called me a rat in the chat.
Why?
And all by the way, fucking
Yes, you did.
who'd I snitch on?
2 people being moles to screenshot our server.
Is that me
ratting us out? Which is a common.
I didn't say that. You're calling her a rat for no fucking reason.
Again, calling me a rat
out you were
as a
having
Jew
people screenshot.
out of the context, calling me a rat as a Jewish woman is still anti-Semitic. If black people, I understand that, and I apologize, and I realize you don't have to give me grace. But that same thing fucking goes for fucking anti-Semitic, and that's double standards right there.
Okay, so who got a live rant on them first?
And is not going to get an apology.
Who got a
server?
Apology.
No. 7:30. This entire Discord server has been running lives for the last like 3. They've been sending people into Hayden's live and going in there and bothering Hayden while Hayden's hosting live. So they start hopefully to end it, and like people can either move on or build friendships again and whatever. Your day, now they're tired.
Okay.
Is Brock going to get an apology? Alright, I'm getting down for Katie.
You know what I'm saying? I just hope that, like, yeah, well, I'm getting accused of something, so I'm going to accuse you too.
Probably.
I am
Hayden, yeah, Hayden's really been.
rat, anti-Semitic at the very end of his reign in the late 40s, early 50s, and he targeted Jewish people and put them to the gulag. Cleaning the filth which they thought the Jewish people was. They thought that Jewish people. Yes, it is fucking impacting me. Okay?
Yeah, and people have been sitting in chat saying that Discord server, and they're saying it's not anti-Semitic, calling a rat. All the shit that was done is not anti-Semitic. They're literally
saying
earlier
it's reaching
with
and
the
this
yellow
and that.
emoji, with the yellow ninja emoji,
Excuse
and
me.
I just came out and apologized.
Maybe I'm not as educated, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never heard a Jewish person just
What
get
the-
called a rat. I've only heard them get called Jewish rats.
It's he gets called a rat constantly, and it is a slur to Jewish people.
Excuse me, can I
okay.
Yeah, Yahtzee propaganda often pictured Jewish people as rats. I mean, it's impact. And so this needs to be recognized all the way around.
Right.
Well, hold on. Whoa. There's a big difference here. There's a big difference here on July. So here's the thing. Wait, am I still muffled?
You are muffled a little bit.
Okay, it might be my headset. I'm gonna try to make this quick. I gotta take a shower. How long do you know Celeste?
Celeste was in that call when you
How
were
long do you
asking if
know
I wanted to very
It
well.
doesn't matter
Okay,
how
cool.
well.
No, hold on. It does matter.
They were
It does
in.
matter.
Does not
They
matter. They
were
were
Yes,
in
it does
the
matter.
server call.
They were
Let's
in.
answer the
I'm
question.
not lying. Stop, Katie. They were in the
You're
server
lying,
hall.
Hayden.
They were in the
Hayden, how
server
long
hall
did
when
you
you
know
were
Celeste?
asking me, do I want to be called
Well,
Jake?
now, Hayden.
Yes.
Hayden.
Yes, Celeste
Hayden.
was.
Hayden.
Absolutely
Listen.
was.
Hayden. How long did you know Celeste? Answer the question.
It doesn't matter.
How about this? How well do you know Celeste?
It doesn't matter. Celeste.
How well do you know Celeste?
Stop trying to get out of
I
it.
said does
Done
matter.
for a
Yes, it
week.
does matter. Yes, it does matter because you got to agree to it. Now, once again, Hayden,
No,
answer the
Celeste
question.
knows
Now,
Jewish.
how well do you know Celeste, Hayden?
Like I said, I know.
How well do you know Celeste?
Last long enough.
No, that matters.
Can we recognize that
Answer
it
the
is
fucking question, Hayden.
anti-Semitic?
Hayden. No.
Whether
Hayden, how well do you know
No,
Celeste?
Hayden. Really?
Okay. How well do you know Celeste?
Hold on. Katie.
Fuck off the panel.
Hold on. Katie. Hold on. In Katie's own words, that she doesn't care about impact over intent.
Hang on.
Yeah. Get a
Just for
drink.
your own mental health. Go take a breath.
Can't even acknowledge of the intent. The impact is anti-Semitic.
Katie, stop. Hayden did answer the fucking question. Point blank period. That's it. Question for her one second. I'm so sorry. I didn't answer the question for her. Hayden answered it first. Katie kept talking over her, so I answered louder.
I was going to say, okay, well, it looks like once I responded with what they responded with, because of, well, you were being racist, no one cared, you didn't care. So now we're going to do something, see how you like it. So, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. That's what they were doing. I mean, I get it, but then we have to just cancel. If that's what you're going to do, I'm not canceling nobody. Cancel, and then so does everybody else. Everybody getting canceled. Everybody getting canceled.
My thing, acknowledge, like, wrongdoings on both sides, misunderstanding, lack of knowledge, and we can just acknowledge that. Everybody can acknowledge, like, they were wrong in some degree. Swallow your pride and just say, yes, and then move on. That's the ultimate goal. Just fucking
I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. What I know, and we all know this, is everybody's going to just, nothing's going to happen. Nobody's going to care about anything I talked about. Everybody pretty much used the call on to. Nobody's really going to get held accountable for anything. Because nobody on this app ever does. Nobody ever really gets canceled. Nobody ever really cared. Nobody cared. Where it was clear who was who, and nobody cared. You know what I mean? So it's like, I just, like I think people knew what they were doing, and they were just going eye for eye and tooth for tooth. They felt like what they felt like. I don't think Hayden's gonna stop hanging out with who they want.
so it's not even like Hayden hanging out with them. Like, Hayden, are they even in
Right.
the
It was over
Discord
someone
server?
having mod.
They're not mod. They're not in the spaces anymore. Like, everybody has
I
walked
don't
away
even think
from
she's
Aaron.
on TikTok anymore, to be fair.
Week.
No, not you, but
No,
I don't
Aaron.
think Aaron's on TikTok anymore.
Oh yeah, Aaron's not even on TikTok.
I want to say some stuff. Then people who were telling you, no, that's not anti-Semitic. You see how frustrating and infuriating that is?
I just feel like Hayden not innocent.
Like, I just want to point out that the same thing just happened. Explain the emoji is what just happened when Hayden was trying to explain the. So this is why I say listen to Black people when they're telling you about anti-Black racism, and listen to Jewish people when they're telling you. The majority of people aren't studying World War II iconography, and the Quran was used against Jewish people. But Jewish people are going to know that, right? Because it's part of their history. And so, like, if a black person tells you something is racist, why would you argue?
I think
Like, it's just like Jewish people are going to recognize things as anti-Semitic that other people don't see.
And honestly, that's why I apologized. Like, hands down. Like, I understand I was a little hard-headed about it. I really was. Like, I see the point that you guys were making, and I hear you now. And like, that's why I apologize on it, and they will never apologize for it.
So I think that's a testament to character and wanting it. They're not going to acknowledge it. And I think everybody should recognize that when it comes to the emoji being used, Aaron's the one that posted that. Aaron made the racist post and did all that shit. That's on Aaron.
Yeah. Can I say something real quick, Hayden?
Sure.
And love all you guys. Just ponder don't respond. Okay? Don't eat me up. But just ponder the idea of a bird threatening you and Corey for the initial defense of a racist person and their actions. You can say, after I apologize for sending those messages and defending a racist, right? After that, and my partners, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I'm over here. I'm I'm so very sorry. Um, so apologize to him about those defending the racism that he was calling out, and then you could say fuck him after that. My girl's life.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Here.
If that makes sense.
Again, in front of recorded
It's on YouTube. Yeah.
This is in front of witnesses. Brock, I'm sorry I defended Aaron. Literally, like I said, my understanding was off.
No, stop right there. Just apologies. Don't put any excuses behind it.
Just explain.
No, yeah, just leave it. Listen.
Okay, fine.
I'm
I'm sorry I defended Aaron. Me and my
That I cannot for that one.
No.
You have like obviously apologize like you just did for the wrongdoings you've done, but you do not have to accept that. I personally I wouldn't.
I'm gonna say this very clearly. In bullshit. I will say y'all that have been hosting, running the call-outs and not wanting any actual resolution, any acknowledgement, it's coming off your thing, then y'all, to me, y'all can fuck off, and I want nothing to do with y'all. This includes anybody involved in those call-out lives. I'm not gonna fucking go talk negative about you. I don't want any shit with your beef or anything like that.
I think there might be someone else in the room.
One like tiny thing, probably. Can I talk for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, I just said that racist thing too. I'm Japanese and Jewish. I'm very uniquely relating to this situation apparently because of all the deportations happening. It was not a white person saying it to another white person. I was the one that he said that to, that they said in Japanese was Ching Chong Ding Dong King Kong and said it in a Chinese accent to a white person. I don't care, that's racist. Like that's racist. It does not matter who West was saying that to. That's racist.
Yeah, and that's on West there.
And I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry that happened to you.
Yeah. Hayden also did say that she didn't find that to be racist because that was saying that to a white person. So
I mean, my profile picture does not do any justice. I am very pale, I admit that, but I do phenotypically present as Asian. I am Japanese. Dad is literally, he wasn't deported, but he had to leave because of how dangerous it was just living as an Asian American.
Listen, I'm Taino and I'm
Even if you thought that it was to another white person, I don't care. Even if it was to a white person, saying that it was okay. I want to hear like what it was.
Think it was I thought it was.
It is racist. That is defending it. No, that's defending it though. Saying that it's not racist is defending it. Not sounding like you are accepting that though, but by saying like, okay, you are mocking me by being like, oh shit. No, that's not accepting it. Yes, it was right.
literally been fucking, we've been up here 3.5 hours, so it's been one thing after another.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Hayden's being genuine.
That's really all I wanted to say. Like I'm both sides. Like, yes, it is racist to use the emoji, and you should accept that that is racist when black people are telling you that, or like anyone is telling you that. But also, person is a snitch. It doesn't matter. They also have to accept that a Jewish person is telling them that that's anti-Semitic. I don't know anything about what was shown. I really only heard the rat comment. That is a slur towards Jewish people. And it doesn't matter if you did not know that once someone tells you the G. Like, honestly, that's really all I wanted to say.
I think we all appreciate that.
From what I can tell, it's just me. It seemed like black people and black people only care about bigotry that affects them when it comes to like homophobia and transphobia, things of that nature. And black people suddenly are the hypocrites in the big. It's about anything. People just do what they do. He's not. She's not going.
What?
Yeah, no, he doesn't. Nobody here hangs out with Wes. Nobody here hangs out.
Don't hang out with Wes. I don't even know what the fuck was going on.
Does anyone hang out with Wes?
No. Nobody hangs out with Wes. No, nobody does. No.
I saw them on a live with no one helping them out.
Now catching
the big or this shit. It's so fun.
No, then like a minute later I scroll out. I don't really hang out with
got wrong.
I haven't.
Damn, 7:30.
No, nobody believed me at first. I'm like, this is so anti-black, it's ridiculous. It's so like problematic. They're pretending to be trans, and they're anti-black. Like, but
not too much in the non-binary 7:30.
Oh my god.
That's just
ain't nobody on this panel hangs out with Wes because even though, like we have pointed out, many people have pointed out their racism, and I'm not gonna say no name. And I think there's a trend on TikTok of white folks ignoring people of color and it's racist, and this one is problematic, and continuing to panel with them. And I'm not gonna point y'all out, but I see y'all in here.
Yeah, no.
I apologize. My bad. But it's something that happened. It's just like it seems like I'm just, when it comes to like the groups on this app, it seems like the most thorough ones tend to be like the black trans women, like or the black trans people, because to what bigotry is, what bigotry is. Because a black person is like can be Jewish, can be dark, can be anything. One of, if not the only one of the very few people in this world who can be affected by almost all bigotry, if not all at once. Like, it's not as serious. It's not as serious until someone else wants their come up, and someone else wants their thing. Oh, we up on their panel. People still. It's a lot of shit that's going on. Like, y'all don't. It's like, and zero tolerance. That's something that my community has to work on, right? Right. But in non-black communities, racism is not zero tolerance. Just the end of it. Like, come on now, let's call a spade a spade. And it's very annoying to sometimes see where black people have been telling you all along, when another group can be affected by it, here comes the call out live. Here comes the outrage. So if they've been running lives on Hayden this whole week, response to lives on Hayden.
Yeah, they've been doing lives like Justice for Brock for like the last week. At least, and it's just there every time like the anti-Semitism and shit's been pointed out. There's no acknowledgement from Aaron, and like everybody's acknowledging the shit from Aaron and the shit from Wes. We're just not like we're apologizing, like we're acknowledging sorry for that, but it's just people aren't gonna come together. Alex wants to come up and like recognize that the rat thing was anti-Semitic and then just give an apology and round.
But do you hear how that sounds though? It's like it almost sounds like, well, fuck the racism. Let's talk about the anti-Semitism.
We acknowledge the racism, and the racism has been talked about though.
Okay, so
no, we talked about the racism first as well when we started all this.
I'm saying, why didn't we talk about the anti-Semitism first?
Things happen, starting with like it all stemmed from Wes, went to Aaron, and then went to Hayden and Corey, and then it went to order, so everything was more understood in the order of events.
Who said anything anti-Semitic?
No.
So then how anti-Semitic? Lives were just justice for Brock because Brock experienced anti-blackness. How did the anti-Semitism get into it again?
That where Hayden was talked about constantly, and there was anti-Semitism.
Anti-Semitism in the lives?
And in the server.
And if the live, right, because the problem isn't calling out anti-Semitism, it's more so the intention behind it. If the lives were simple, right, and that's the focus, how did we get here?
It was to talk shit about Hayden over and over again.
Okay, right, because Hayden exhibited anti-blackness and racism to the black.
Yeah, it all started with Aaron.
Were they friends with Aaron?
Aaron was Hayden's mod, and they were friends.
Yeah. And then once that Aaron person committed what they committed, and then
Aaron was paneling on Wes's live and modding for Wes. So this Discord server noticed, and Aaron made a post about Brock, and that was a racist post. So then they brought Hayden into everything.
So, and what was the problem with that? If Hayden did something, rightfully so, getting called out for it, how did
Hayden had behind it and didn't immediately remove Aaron, and then actually removed Aaron.
trying to understand. Just trying to understand.
No, you're good.
So,
You're good.
okay. So, if the lives that were being had, like
what do you mean by
some that was okay. So
the anti-Semitism happened? They were calling like Hayden was called a rat in the Discord server. And then there was an emoji put in the Discord server.
okay.
So that's kind of
about Stalin.
Yeah. And
okay.
So it kind of all happened all mixed in there.
All right. Response to the live that was being ran on Hayden. Right?
No, we're talking about, and it all stemmed from Rock and them having issues with Wes and calling out the racist on Wes's live. So it's kind of just leading up to this.
Okay, I'm still trying to figure something out.
This is in the request. Actually, Ash, are you good? I can drop you down.
I feel like it's very hypocritical to say that there was no anti-Semitism at all. Like, I don't know about the comment, which is very clearly anti-Semitism, and also for KT to say no one was being anti-Semitic, and then also in a rat. Now, clearly knowing that Hayden is Jewish and that rat is a slur, like Hayden doing whatever she has done is not an excuse for you to be anti-Semitic. You know, like I feel like that doesn't help anything. It's like the GIF.
Which one? The
There's like a whole fucking salute.
No. Hold on. Wait. Now, here's the thing.
I'm just gonna
I was made clear that I was to understand that in the late 1940s, early 1950s, Stalin was extremely anti-Semitic, going out. So, with a picture of Stalin and it says off to the gulag, that is anti-Semitic.
The tank clean thing in response to.
Okay, let me see something. Gosh, this gulag. Are we aware of this, right?
No, that is not
Being
what
talked about.
really used for.
Anti-fascist guy.
Yeah. But also there were people who
most of the people that Stalin locked up were not fascists. Then
Okay, so the Jewish camps were ghettos, right?
So you're gonna argue with the Jewish person about it. Okay, cool.
Oh, that's not like
that at the end of Stalin's reign, I don't give a damn what they were called in schmutzy Germany. don't care.
And I
Came to it.
broccoli. I did just look it up. It wasn't designed specifically for Jewish people, but that's the majority of the people it ended.
One, I would like to say that addressing this whole thing, like Hayden, I don't know where you're getting this, like, I knew you were Jewish thing because I don't.
When Katie was asking me if I wanted to be called, because the other Hayden was in the call as well, I was, and I said Russian Hayden.
Okay, so my question to you is, do you think that just because somebody...
This was multiple times this happened.
Hayden, I barely know you. I barely talked to you one-on-one.
Okay, so
I did not know you were just like letting you guys talk. Okay, I did not know that you were Jewish until they came to find, like, you're specifically what I said was anti-Semitic in the majority of the snitch. Okay?
The yellow. Are we gonna play this game?
Establish that the emoji was black at first, and then it was changed.
Play this game.
Hayden, so stoop down to that level.
I recognize the fact that I apologize.
People can be any color ninja.
I apologize, and I said I was wrong for the fact that she called me a rat, and a rat towards a Jewish person is anti-Semitic.
Whether you Hayden was Jewish or not, the fact is, it was still said, and it was still taken the way it was, racist in some form or fashion.
So
racist to a white person is crazy.
Oh my God, okay.
this anti-Semitic language, cockroach, rat, parasite, disease, sickness, virus, calling a Jewish person a rat is anti-Semitic in the language.
So we're supposed to know about the ninja emoji.
Celeste, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, Celeste.
The impact was that it is anti-Semitic. Sending both. Okay.
I'm not talking condescendingly. My tone hasn't changed.
You're talking disgustingly, though. No, I didn't say you are disgusting. I said you're talking disgustingly. The fact that you refuse to apologize for being anti-Semitic.
I'm on W Celeste.
Yeah.
Go continue to.
What was the whole thing where you thought you like
hated?
Anti-Semitism.
What that means, sorry.
Like, all we have to do is acknowledge and say, I didn't know that was anti-Semitic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, what are we talking about?
Hayden apologized.
And you yelled and you skirted past the whole situation.
Before tonight?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Yes,
Okay.
I actually did apologize.
No, for this live. Yes, she did.
Yeah.
No, she did not.
I did unmodded Aaron. I unmodded Aaron and
There was no apology. You actively said, we have the screenshots. You actively said you're not going to apologize to Brock.
She sent it and said, I admit I was
Brock, because this was an overreaction.
because Brock threatened our lives.
And then I apologized.
Yeah, so you did not apologize.
Yes, I did.
He did.
For being anti-Semitic.
Yeah, I'm not apologizing for calling somebody a
Then, and I want nothing to do with that.
That's just disgusting behavior.
He didn't apologize before, and he didn't even.
Which Hayden didn't need to do, and I'm gonna just say right now, I'm fucking pissed about. Hayden didn't need to apologize about Brock. Hayden threatened our lives. Hayden threatened Aaron. Brock threatened our lives. Sorry, I'm pissed off. Hayden didn't need to apologize. Brock does not deserve an apology. Lives, no. Katie, shut the fuck up. Because as soon as y'all found out a different emoji was used and then the black emoji was used, you messaged Hayden. We were watching the live. You thought we weren't, but you messaged Hayden. And Hayden said, my bad. I admit that I was wrong. We already brought that up.
It wouldn't have been
The black emoji. Other emoji, not the black one.
It was black first.
Right. We saw the
What about
great.
What about back to can we go back to Hayden?
That's already been addressed.
What
we
the
already talked about.
What the fuck?
Brock.
I never was
Not
fucking
defending.
Can you pull up the screenshot?
God.
Hold on, there's that screenshot. There's a screenshot of Hayden saying that Aaron said that either Aaron didn't say that, which either Aaron didn't say that, or you're saying Aaron did probably
Why Aaron got to that
there is a
I
you
said
said I don't necessarily.
I'm looking.
Yeah, can you
for it.
please
And
pull
I
it up?
talked
Because it
to
said
her
I
about
don't
that.
necessarily agree that I don't necessarily agree with Aaron Call. There is a big problem with a white person accusing a black man of rape.
We're going in circles on this again.
Really interesting that we're going in circles and you're
so
blaming
it's not
everything on Hayden
get
and you're
brought up.
not.
Call
Go
Aaron
talk to
on that.
Aaron.
So defending somebody calling a
Hayden
black man
never defended.
to say, you know what? Actually, I'm not.
You lied
and neither
you
you
tried.
to
You
say.
no. Vent about Leia. Like you confused the conversation. No.
No.
Talk to Revamp.
She
You
didn't.
confused the conversation.
The only one.
Chill.
Wait, so why are you pivoting to revamp? Wait. Why are you
Because I'm
pivoting to revamp?
I'm pointing out me nor Hayden.
The conversation
Neither
is
me
what.
nor Hayden condoned Aaron saying rape ever.
Wait,
Echo just said they're looking for it. This is what I mean by you can't.
Because
just
you're
said
talking.
they're looking for it.
Yeah, you're just talking, so.
Echo literally just said they're looking for it. Can you not track?